welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Mississippi Braves and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. A right-hander from the Sooner State gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Three. That's ball four. Three. He's out.
And now in the box, Tyler Marcotte, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Tyler Marcotte.
First delivery to him. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly.
Beat it out. Come on.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Next to stand in is Tyler Marcotte. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Etherton gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Nothing doing. Drilled to the left side. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
That's ball four. Three. He's out. Three. You're out.
Your attention, please. Now for the Barons.
Next up, Tyler Marcotte grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Three. Out. Three. Ball four. Take your base. He's out. Ball four. Take your base. Out.
Striding forward now is the DH. Tyler Marcotte flew out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball hit high in the air. Deep down the line in left. Hooking just a little. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
that wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark. Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Braves came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Hasil de la Cruz earns his 5th winner of the year, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on The Show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Mississippi Braves and the Birmingham Barons.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we've got baseball on The Show, and it's coming up next.
Barons.
Jared Kelly, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plezak, what's the word on him?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.3.
He's out. You're out.
Now to the plate, Keith Geronto. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Barons, the designated hitter, Keith Geronto.
Here's the pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Nope. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today, and he goes out and follows suit.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Stepping in now, Benjamin Bailey.
No left fielder.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 268 the average for him coming in. Still without a home run and 7 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Next in at the plate is Blake Rutherford.
The right fielder.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 3 homers and 21 driven in.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Ball 2.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. 3-1 now. Fouled away. Tried to strike out the side. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harris finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. At the plate now is Samir Duenas. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. First offering on its way.
Nope, upstairs. Come on, guys.
The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
At the plate, Jake Berger. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping in next, Jose Rodriguez. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harris gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning now. And now it'll be the catcher, Xavier Fernandez.
The catcher, Xavier Fernandez.
Nobody out here, nobody.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. It's down for an extra base hit as they have their first hit of the contest. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So now to the plate, Lennon Sosa. Looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. No home runs as of yet and 4 RBIs. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Fouled off. And another foul ball. smoke toward the hole, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging that pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And they're runners at the corners now. 0-1, here it comes. On, he pops it up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box,
The batter,
Geronco. Yes, he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. On, he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
One out.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That's up.
Popped up. Etherton has room in foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike. And that's the second out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Digging in next, Benjamin Bailey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Benjamin Bailey.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. And stepping in, Blake Rutherford. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, Blake.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now the 2-1 pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Again, another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Samir Duenas, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Bouncer to the left side, reined in. And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next to hit, Jake Berger. He flew out in his last AB.
Jake Berger.
And that one yanked just foul. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Seared down the first baseline. And the sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
The batter,
Standing in now, Jose Rodriguez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it any.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Mississippi leads it 1-0.
He's out.
And now here is Xavier Fernandez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
To the left side, but it's well foul. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is skied into short left center. In comes the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So next to hit is Lennon Sosa. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next, it'll be James Beard. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Etherton is there, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. Mississippi's out in front, 1-0.
That's ball 4.
Now at the plate, here is Keith Geronko. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Here's the pitch.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
To the plate now, Benjamin Bailey, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point.
Bailey.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Into the box now, Blake Rutherford. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Grounded to the right. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. Mississippi leads it 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Samir Duenas, and they could use a spark from him here.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus stuff.
And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Stepping in now, Jake Berger. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be 2? One there on the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. So base is empty now after the double play, and stepping up is the shortstop, Jose Rodriguez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on.
No,
Sets
that's
the
down.
target low here, and it misses 1-1.
At the ball.
And he lays off the pitch down and
Two
away.
balls,
Ball
one strike.
2. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs or hits here as the error turns out to be unimportant. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Mississippi's out in front, 1-0.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Mississippi Braves took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Tyler Marcotte earns win number 7 on the season. Tommy Long earns the save out of the bullpen, his 10th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
4 hits, 2 errors, and they left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Mississippi Braves and the Birmingham Barons. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Felix Paulino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Into the box, Tyler Marcotte, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
So the next to bat will be Wendell
The
Rijo.
batter number 2, second baseman, Wendell Rijo.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Kevin Smith will be
Now
next.
batting.
0 for 1 here in the early
Kevin
going. Maddox, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Ready now is Kevin Green. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Green.
Now the 0-1 to first. Fielded cleanly.
Right here, on the back.
The inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Mississippi leads it 2-0. Next, it'll be Tyler Marcotte, singled in his last at-bat.
Tyler Marcotte.
First delivery to him. High and deep down the left field line. And foul.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front, just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This one's down to third. He's got it to second. On to first, and they get the double play. Tyler Marcotte. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Third to second for a force out, and the side is retired. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this.
It's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
6-2, the final total today. The Barons used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Felix Paulino notches his 3rd win of the year. Brooks Wilson permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and show.
Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Tennessee Smokies and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jared Schuster, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy has a three-pitch mix, and he needs all three of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
He's out. 3. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take your base.
Up next, Tyler Marcotte.
Batting it, the first baseman, Tyler.
Stay hot up there.
Marcotte.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
Ball 4. Take the base. That's ball 4.
So stepping in is
Now
Tyler Marcotte,
first baseman.
who bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4,
Run it out, run it out,
3
run it
on
out.
a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We played 4 full. The Smokies lead it 6-2.
Ball 4. Take the base. First base. 3. He's out. Ball 4. Take the base. That's ball 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for your Mississippi.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go as the third baseman, Jonathan Cabrera.
Jonathan
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Cabrera.
Got no one.
The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's up with it. The throw. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep.
3. Ball 4. Take the base. 3.
Stepping in once again is
Now
Tyler Marcotte.
The first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
Hey, get your pitches driving, huh? Ladies all day.
First pitch on its way. Leiter in there for a base hit.
Come on, find it, find it, find it.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on.
Come on, get out, get out, get out.
And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're through 6 full. The Smokies are on top, 7-2.
Ball 4. Take the base.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Hey, no out now. Hey, double them up, let's go.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. On to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
He's out. 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 You're out. That hit him. First base. He's out. 3.
And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Miguel
Comes set and the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Maddox camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2. And now Tyler Maddox singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Your attention, please. It's hit for your Mississippi Braves, number 4, Jay.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up. The Smokies lead it 9-2.
3. Out. That's ball 4. Out. You're out. 3. Out.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Tennessee Smokies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Chris Clark gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Jared Schuster struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
1 error, they left 15 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Tennessee Smokies and the Mississippi Braves. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Tucker Davidson, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up.
You're out. 3. 3. Out. He's out. Ball 4. Take the base. Ball 4. Take the base. 3.
Now it'll be Tyler Maddox.
Batting in, the first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is lined hard to deep left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And he is out heading back to second. So 2 out, nobody on. And in at the plate digs Miguel Amaya. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Smokies are on top.
3 out. You're out. Out. 3. That's 4-4. Out. You're out. He's out. 4-4. Take the base. 3.
Into the box, Tyler Marcotte. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
To short, hit hard, reined in.
Beat it out, beat it out,
And
beat
the
it
throw
out.
first is in time, 1 gun.
Out. Out. You're out. Out. He's out. 3. Out. Out. You're out. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. Out. Out. 3. Out. You're out.
Leading off for the Braves, the first baseman, Tyler
The pitch.
Marcotte.
Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly.
Dig,
And there's one away.
dig.
Out. He's out. 3.
Yeah, they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Tennessee Smokies took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Cole Franklin earns win number 4 on the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game series between the Tennessee Smokies and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
For your Mississippi Braves.
Hasil de la Cruz will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be...
3. He's there. Out. Out. He's out. Out. 3. That's 4-4. 4-4. Take the base. 3.
Next, here is Tyler Marcotte, who's all over the place.
baseman.
2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, Dero. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, Dero, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
The pitcher.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jaciel de la Cruz. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We played 2 full. Mississippi's out in front, 1-0.
That hit him. He's got 3. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. He's out. That's ball 4.
Now to bat, Tyler Marcotte, who delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Line towards center field.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
It rattles in and out of the glove. And the runner is in from second. And a relay home, and he's safe.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So here now is the pitcher, Jaciel de la Cruz, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. On now to the top of inning number 4. Mississippi leads it 6-2.
First base.
Stepping up is Jonathan Cabrera, singled in his last at-bat.
Cabrera.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Smokies lead it 7-6.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So here is Tyler Marcotte, who drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance.
Marcotte.
He's set. Here it comes. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. One there on the first. And how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Smokies are on top, 7-6. Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Tyler Marcotte, and a big at-bat here as he'd be the go-ahead run. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Left center, base hit.
Here you go. Make the turn. Make the turn.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Number 30, Jacob.
The bouncer to the left side.
On the back, find the ball.
There's
find the
one.
ball.
But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
4-4. Take your break. 3. 8 out. You're out. 3. 8 out.
So now into the box is Tyler Marcotte. 3 for 4 so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. One count, the pitch. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. And if you start wondering about what's left on the bench, there's a look at what they have to choose from.
Your attention, please. Big hit for your Mississippi Braves, number 4, Jay.
Slow little roller to third.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
First gets him, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are deadlocked at 8 apiece.
You're out. Out. Ball 4. Take your break. You're out.
Close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Braves were on fire with the bats and ended up with 19 hits total. Victor Vodnik claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshow.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Braves, 9 runs.
Well, if you've listened to me before, you know that I'm fascinated by this prospect and the two-way experiment the organization is trying with him. The early returns are good. I'm sold. I believe in this. I think it's going to work long term. Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline is with me today. Jim, what's your take?
Yeah, I've been really impressed. Yeah, we talked back on draft day about how difficult it is, when you look at a guy, is he a hitter, is he a pitcher, he has both options, to maybe try to do both because one, it's a lot of work to try to make it either way, and also one takes away from the other. But so far, he's balanced it very nicely. I know from looking at him, I'm not really sure is he better as a hitter or as a pitcher. I love the way this is playing out so far.
And it's so exciting for fans of prospects and fans of baseball in general to see a guy doing this kind of thing. It opens up a world of possibilities as to what might be.
Oh, definitely. I mean, if you could see more of these guys, it would be exciting. I think back to the Dave Winfields of the world, who some guys will tell you is an even better pitcher than he was as an outfielder, and he was a Hall of Fame outfielder. Or when I first started covering guys, John Olerud, people don't remember, was a great pitcher at Washington State, kind of a finesse lefty. And for years, it's like, well, we better pick one because we want the guy to be the best at that, and it's just too much work. Right. And now we're seeing teams willing to experiment and see if they can make this happen.
We're back here on the Minor League pregame show, and before we get to first pitch for tonight's AA Central matchup, let's get a look at our Bowman prospect spotlight. Tyler Marcotte comes into this one with hits in each of his last 10 games. What do you think is contributing to his recent success, and what do you think about his chances of extending his streak in this one?
Yeah, Matty, consistent hitting mechanics, a great eye, feel for the barrel right there, Matty. I actually think it's going to continue. This guy looks so calm in the box, I don't see that he doesn't get a knock today.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of Minor League Baseball. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Mississippi Braves and the Tennessee Smokies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your Tennessee Smokies.
Ryan Jensen, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both right.
He's out.
Stepping up is Alberto Diaz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
For the
first.
Smokies, the center fielder, Alberto Diaz.
Now here's the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball one. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
At the plate now, Jose Gutierrez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Grounder down the line at third. Diaz aboard here at first with nobody out. This is in the air out to straightaway center.
That's mine.
Waters will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Next to hit is Jared Young.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jared Young.
Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runner at first here, one man out. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Trent Gimbroni. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Fouled away.
Gimbroni.
The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change your speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And that'll bring in Miguel Amaya. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Scooped up. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. We've played an inning, still 0-0. So now to the plate, Ed Howard, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Pulls the string on that one, 1 strike. On the ground, softly towards second. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. Next up is Forrest Lynn.
Batting 7, the third baseman.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike two, says the third base umpire. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Smokies lead it 1-0. So now the pitcher, Tyler Marcotte. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Now here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And this throw gets away from him. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Jose Gutierrez. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
Full count, 3-2. And he fouls this one off. The payoff pitch one more time. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And now hold everything here. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. Payoff pitch one more time. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Jared Young is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Gutierrez on at first, nobody out. clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. Back to first, but it's right over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Striding in is Trent Brody. He singled first time up. Ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Green is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Now at the plate, Miguel Amaya, runner in scoring position with two gone. And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. A great throw from the outfield to cut down the run and end the inning. Certainly worth another look. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So now here is Ed Howard, grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah, Howard. No balls. One strike.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. So next to bat will be Forrest Lynn. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
In there, 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. Two back-to-back.
Got him.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
So now to the plate, Ray Iverson. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He singled in his first AB. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, 2 away now.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. All tied at 1-1. Now to the plate, here is Tyler Marcotte, flew out last time up.
Tyler Marcotte.
Out in front of it, strike 1. And the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and next will be the pitcher, Ryan Jensen.
The pitcher, Ryan.
A ball and no strikes.
Oh, that's a tough
One
call
ball,
for Blue
no
right
strike.
there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's
Playing
the
11.
life of an umpire.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in,
Now
Alberto
batting,
Diaz.
center fielder.
A hit in 2 tries so far.
Diaz.
In there, 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. And that's going to land foul. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Gutierrez. It was a walk in his last trip. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Waters is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Jared Young.
The first baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Jared.
Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in will be Trent Gimbroni. He flew out in his last debut.
The second baseman.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Next to dig in, Miguel Amaya. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Ball, that's too low.
And lay off the fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. That misses 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Line, that's a base hit into left field. Next to stand in is Ed Howard. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Ed Howard.
First pitch of the AB now. And that's in there for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Amaya is off of first with 2 away. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 7th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Tennessee Smokies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Chris Clark earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For Mississippi, 1 run, 7 hits, 2 errors with 13 runners left on.
Future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Mississippi Braves and the Tennessee Smokies.
And now,
we've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Tennessee Smokies.
Wyatt Short, the Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher. You're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident.
And now in the box, Tyler Marcotte.
The first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
He's set and the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
That's ball 4. Out. 3. Keep third. Ball 4. Take the break. 3. Out. Ball 4. Take the break. You're out. He's out. Out.
Next up, Tyler Marcotte.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Hey, don't be afraid. Let it fly. One time.
Marcotte.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall.
All right, hold on right there.
The relay. The tag, and he is out at second.
3.
Now to the plate, Brennan Davis
Now
singled in his last
center
at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
You're out. Out. 3. He's out. 3. Out. 3. You're out. He's out. That's ball 4.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
7th inning ready to roll. And here comes the first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
Hey, this is where you go up there and you just focus on doing your job. Turn the scoreboard off in your head. I know you're down a lot, but you have to have one quality at bat followed by another quality at bat. Don't give any outs away. No ABs go unnoticed right here. Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Your attention, please. Pitching for Mississippi, number 52, Kevin Smith.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Slaughter will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Roman Sai. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his first home run of the season, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Ball 4, take the base. That hit him. He's got first.
Stepping in next, Tyler Marcotte.
The first baseman, Tyler.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball to second. This could be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on.
You're out. 3. Ball 4, take the base.
8-4 the final this afternoon. Tennessee get their 20th home win.
He's getting some great results on the mound early in his pro career, and people around the game are taking notice. One of those people is Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline, who joins me now. Jonathan, what are you seeing when you look at him out there on the mound?
There's nothing more exciting than seeing a guy going from the amateur game to the pro game and hitting the ground running. He's really taken to the pro instruction. You've seen all of his stuff take a step forward in the way he's using his pitches. He works quickly. He throws a lot of strikes. The command has really gotten much better. And as a result, the players behind him love it because they're ready to go on each and every pitch. There's not a lot of wasted time. The development he's already made in such a short period of time has a big up arrow next to his name.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to you from the AA Central. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Mississippi Braves and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. At the plate now is Tyler Marcotte.
The first baseman, Tyler Marcotte.
First pitch on its way.
Come on,
That's a base hit into the right center field gap. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Digging in next, Mackenzie Benet. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Come on, Dig, you're scoring,
Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
You're out. Ball four. Take the base. He's out. That's ball four. Out. You're out. He's out.
And stepping in, Tyler Marcotte. He doubled home a pair his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away. The baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And now here is Mackenzie Benet. Flew out last time up.
Mackenzie Benet.
0-1 pitch on its way. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit.
Round it.
And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
That pitcher's got to be shaking his head right now. You got to tip your cap right there. I'm still always impressed when offensive players are able to come out of the zone and still be able to make hard contact.
The shortstop.
So next to hit is Riley Unruh. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Kevin Smith will be next. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Kevin Smith.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch to third. He's got it. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Mississippi's out in front, 6-0. Next, it'll be Tyler Marcotte. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
First offering. High in the air down the right field line. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. Mississippi leads it 6-0.
He's out. 3. Ball four. Take the ball.
3. Next to hit, Cleveland Riedling. He flew out in his last AB.
Cleveland Riedling.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Reined in. 1 there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 6 full. Mississippi's out in front, 6-0.
Ball four. Take the base. That's ball four. You're out. 3.
Now at the plate, here is Tyler Marcotte. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and a couple of men left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Mississippi leads it 7-0. Now into the box, Tyler Marcotte, 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. First pitch coming, here it is. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Schnell able to track it down for the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Mississippi's out in front, 7-3.
3.
Ready now is Nick Schnell. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Braves came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Tucker Davidson takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Chris Mazza permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Mississippi Braves and the Montgomery Biscuits. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Please welcome your Montgomery Biscuits.
Brent Honeywell, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tyler Marcotte.
The designated hitter, Tyler Marcotte.
Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
He's out. 3. He's got first. That's ball four. Ball four. Take the base.
Here we go, baby.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tyler Marcotte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
There you go now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
The 0-1 offering. Liner towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. The run scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
So the next to bat will be Mackenzie Benet, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Mackenzie Benet.
The 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right.
Go hard, just going. Go hard, go hard.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Mississippi leads it 3-0.
3. Ball four. Take the base. That's ball four.
Next, it'll be Tyler Marcotte coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air to left. Spencer is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Biscuits, number 21, Cody Reed.
New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Tyler Marcotte. First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Braves took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Hasil de la Cruz earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Tommy Long wraps it up for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
This is the story that I am all about lately. The organization drafted him higher than he was projected to go, and they seem to believe that he could be a two-way player for them. But not everybody agrees. I've got the mayor, Sean Casey, with me. Sean, you're not sold on this idea. Am I right about that?
Yeah, I'm not sold on it because I think baseball is such a tough sport. And, you know, when you first get drafted, maybe you come out of high school or you come out of college, right? I mean, it's easy to be a two-way player. But when you get into professional baseball, it's so specialized. The pitchers are at another level, the hitters are at another level, and the work that goes into that one side of the game, there's so much that goes into it. So for a player to come into pro ball and try and be a two-way player, that's going to be a really tough thing to do, and not many people have had a ton of success at that.
And the refinement's only one aspect of it. There's also the physical stamina that goes into playing a professional season, coming from college or high school where you've got a few days off.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Central. It's the first game in the month of July between the Mississippi Braves and the Montgomery Biscuits. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Your Montgomery Biscuits.
Ryan Yarbrough, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws, I call it a sweeper. It's kind of it's a hybrid between a slider and a curveball. It's a big sweeping breaking ball. And if he has a good one, you'll see lots of swings and misses early on.
He's out.
Now to the plate, Alberto Lerma. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Alberto Lerma.
Pitch on the way.
Nope.
Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home, this would be huge for this team.
Here we go. Pick it up. Let's go.
And that one yanked just foul. Here comes the 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. Now at the plate is Oslevis Basabe, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. No balls and 1 strike. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Lerma gets his lead at first, nobody out, and he got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Cleveland Riedling. No balls and a strike to count.
Cleveland.
Now this is slowly getting short, probably too slowly to get 2. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take this sure out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Diego Ponce. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Into center field, line drive base hit. Run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Now the 2-0. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Biscuits lead it 1-0.
That hit him. First base.
Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the DH, Grant K.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Lined hard to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Batting 7, the center fielder.
Standing in now, Nick Schnell. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. So far this season, Schnell is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter, home run guy right here. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
3-3-3.
Paquette is right there, 1 down. Up next, Rene Pinto.
Batting 8, the catcher, Rene Pinto.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey!
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Batting 9.
In now, Mark Spencer. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. Still without a home run and 5 driven in.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more on a Thursday night following this.
He's out.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Alberto Lerma, and they could use a spark from him here.
Fielder, Alberto Lerma.
First offering.
Nope, outside. That's ball 2. Hey.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Now
at the plate, Oslevis Basabe, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete. Mississippi's out in front, 5-1.
You're out. 3.
So stepping in is Diego Ponce. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And now, Tristan Gray struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Striding forward now is the DH, Grant Kay. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Nick Schnell, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Base hit, line drive into the corner, and now it'll rattle up against the wall.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back from base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded.
He's out. 3. Out.
Stepping in once again is Mark Spencer. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Green arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alberto Lerma. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Into the box, Oslevis Basabe, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Counts
It's
1-0.
a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. A ball and a strike now.
Hey, we got 2.
The 1-1. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Nothing across here this half. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Cleveland Riedling.
The third baseman, Cleveland Riedling.
And now the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. This is in the air to right. Harris is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out. Now it'll be Diego Ponce. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Diego Ponce.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Tristan Gray is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Count now a ball and a strike.
Hey, we got 2.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 7th inning coming up. Mississippi leads it.
Ball 4, take the ball. 3.
Now to bat, Grant Kay. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Here we go. Right now, fellas.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
At the plate now, Nick Schnell.
Now batting, center fielder.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. So here is Rene Pinto. No hits to this point.
The catcher.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Stays alive. Still 0-2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speed.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. Mississippi's out in front, 8-1.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
8-2 tonight's final. The Mississippi Braves took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Tyler Marcotte earns his 8th victory of the season. Ryan Yarbrough was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasker. Over to the Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Mississippi Braves. Montgomery find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Brooks Wilson gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher, just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
3. He's out. That's ball 4.
For the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Tyler Marcotte.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
First offering. Oh, here's a shot out to right center.
All right, round it here, round it.
He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Next, here is Tyler Marcotte. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Maddox stands at second with no outs. Hit out towards second. Scooped up.
Stand up right here. Stand up.
Throw
Pick it
gets
up.
in, 1 gone.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, the things you need to focus on today, you got to watch this team. They have the most errors in the league. You cannot be a successful ball club and kick it around and give this team extra outs. Let's see what happens.
The left fielder, number 33, Roman C.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping up is Mackenzie Pinay, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Hopped up, Ponce has a play. He'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2 full. Mississippi leads it 2-0. Into the box is Tyler Marcotte. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
So now to the plate, Brian Paquette. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Brian.
A runner on first with 2 away. This one's down to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We played 4 full. Mississippi's out in front, 2-0.
Three. You're out. Three. He's out. 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 He's out. You're out. Three.
Next up is Tyler Marcotte. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Come on, big dog. What is that here?
First pitch on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Let's go, kid.
Etherton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 in a count than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
Next to hit is Tyler Marcotte, 0-for-2 on his line thus far. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second.
On the back, pick it up, pick it up.
And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. Mississippi leads it.
He's out. Out. Three. Out. You're out. Three.
Now at the plate, Tyler Marcotte singled in his last at-bat.
Tyler Marcotte.
Here's the first pitch to him. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here you go.
Line towards center field. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
On the bag, on the bag, on the bag.
And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. So now here is Tyler Marcotte, and their runners at the corners now.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Alvarez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. We've played 8 full. Mississippi's out in front, 2-1.
He's out. Out.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Mississippi jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Brooks Wilson earns win number 7 on the season. Tommy Long records the save, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. Or make your...
Mm-hmm.